Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com reviews. Justin here, and today I'll be reviewing the PS4 game and PS Vita game, Galgun Double Peace. And here's a brief product description of the game before I start. When Hodai, the portrait of an uninteresting normal student, is shot by a cupid angel, he becomes very popular. In a blink of an eye, every girl at the academy becomes insanely hot for him. But being irresistible to the ladies is hardly a dream come true. Every love letter, shout of admiration, or advancing kisses will drain his energy. He has to stay strong, because if he doesn't find his one true love by the end of the day, he'll become cursed and destined to be alone forever. This is actually a fun game, I must admit that. I actually had fun playing this, and it's not because of the fan service. It's because of the story. It plays like a typical generic harem anime. Like when you have all the girls after this one guy, it plays just like that. So if it was really going for this anime feel, it nailed it completely. The way the production looks, it looks fun. I mean, the graphics is great. It fits this anime world tone that it's actually going for, which I really did enjoy and I really did appreciate. To describe the gameplay, it's a rail shooter. It's basically a rail shooter, and you're armed with this pheromone shot, and the object of the game is all the girls are coming to you with this either hugs, kisses, or a letter for you, or they're gonna just start screaming and shouting and chasing you down because they're all in love with you because you got shot by Cupid's arrow. So you have to shoot this pheromone shot at them, which basically brings them to a high point of ecstasy that turns them completely on or drains them from loving you. In other words, you basically gotta give the girl an orgasm, and you hit the right spot and they reach their orgasm, and basically that's it. They call it the ecstasy shot, but it's an orgasm, guys. So I know you're probably like, oh my god, what kind of game is this? It's not as bad as you think as I'm making it sound, but that is the premise of the game. It's actually pretty fun. It does take some strategic RPG elements. If you're on beginner's mode, it's really easy. When it gets to expert mode, it's pretty challenging because you have more and more girls coming at you at once, and you have to be really quick with your reaction time. And there's various ways you can do it. You can, once you're done with the level, you have this thing, as you can see on the screen, called MP, which actually helps you with your ranking, which enables you to get cash so you can level up your guy. So you can decide whether he's going to be a pervert, a hentai lover, a nerd, a jock. How does he look in his appearance, a pretty boy? And it does affect the story. And you have to fend off all these girls because your target is this one girl that you have, which is a close friend, which story does fall into the typical generic anime story, that cliches that you will hate all the time, but it's still done with flair, and it's fun. I mean, it's really simple game. I won't recommend this for $60 price that they're asking for. I would say wait for it when it's like $20. But let me talk a little bit about the production here. I love the graphics because it really does bring us that anime feel, which is really good, which the tone is actually going for. It's a very light-hearted tone, light-hearted game. The music is on point as well because of what it's really going for. It really brings in that anime, J-pop type of culture that you're used to playing in these type of games. And then you have this section here. I forgot to tell you about this, guys. This is basically you have to find her sweet spot that's going to give her the orgasm, and it's so graphic that, and perverted away, because you get to touch every single part of her body, that when I was recording this, you find out that the PlayStation itself actually blocks it out because it gets very perverted. So parents, this is not a game for your kids, and it's not for everybody. So if you're not a fan of fan service and the typical harem animes, this is not for you. But if you want something fun, something laughable, and something that makes it laugh out loud, check out this game. It's a pretty fun game. So I'm gonna give this a B+. This is Justin from TacosandGeeks.com saying, later days, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.